SB24, another Major League Baseball Road to the Show episode of the New York Mets team. My player is Sean Brown, starting pitcher for the New York Mets. And we got a game starting the series against Arizona Diamondbacks. So let's get it going. Let's go. Let's get this win. I'm playing shortstop. Starting.
MLB The Show has baseball on tap from lovely Citi Field in New York. Tonight, the opener of it. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. Here's Kelby Tomlinson. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, second baseman, number 37.
First of three here on this Tuesday night as the game's first offering is taken for strike one. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, this is a really good club. I mean, here we are the second half of the year. They're already leading the division, but now they're starting to open up a lead. It looks like it's almost like the quarter horse that you know is going to win this race, and he starts to pour it on to embarrass everybody. They're smelling the finish line right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Perez coasts under it. 1 away. Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Matt, they have to be hoping to get a lot more out of A.J. Pollock moving forward. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
You know, Jansen's a guy that's not worried about all the metrics. He's going to call his zone. And if you're pounding the ball in one spot, he's going to call it, particularly off the plate.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Digging in, A.J. Pollock. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race.
Here we go right now, fellas.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
And 2 away now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. At the plate, Derek Dietrich, currently
Leading off
ninth
for
in the
Arizona.
NL in hitting, entering
baseman,
play.
Derek Dietrich.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Travis Shaw. They got him playing third, but he can play the outfield as well. But the bat really got him to the big leagues. But I was so impressed when I saw him charge a bunt and make a throw on the run from the defensive side. Offense and defense. Really impressive young man.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Hey, we got one.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Plays the one here.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Batting sixth,
Jake
third
Lamb
baseman,
standing in now.
Jake Lamb.
As it's grounded sharply to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
First pitch breaking ball. He was sitting on that the whole time, looking for it the whole way. You don't hit it that hard on first pitch if you're not.
Now at the plate, Darwin Barney. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. Here comes the 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
A high fastball is in there. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, that was a classic strikeout pitch with the changeup down right there. He just missed. You know, he hit fastball, then came back with the changeup. I think he comes back with another fastball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Andrew Susak.
Leading off for the
It's been a rough
Diamondbacks,
go for him at the plate
catcher,
as he
number
enters this
13,
one with a season average in the
Andrew
230s.
Susak.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So striding forward now, Archie Bradley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Archie Bradley.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one.
Hey, one down now, one down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. Full count. 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Kelby Tomlinson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Lagares. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Sean Brown. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, they thought the inning was going to be set up nice. The pitcher's leading off, you'll get a quick out. Instead, he gets a base hit, and now here comes the top of the order. Look out.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jamie Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jamie Perez.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Hey, your pace right now.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Well, I'll have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
This one's down to third, and that's through for a hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. A hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First and second now, 1 man out.
Good pitch, drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Wilmer Flores.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Right side.
Yeah. Oh, no.
On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Mets leave them loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Striding in once again, A.J. Pollock. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Dietrich. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Dietrich.
First pitch of the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Get him yourself.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Now batting.
At the plate, Yasmani Tomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, 2 outs here, 2 outs.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Oh.
And there's a base hit as the Diamondbacks are going to get on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a big hit right there. With 2 outs, you just try to be simple. Put the ball in play, get a base hit, and drive the run in, and that's what he did right there.
Now batting.
Jake Lamb standing in now, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for
My dudes
strike
can't
1.
even score a run, man. I don't get it.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it. Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Arizona's on top, 1-0.
Please give me some runs, man. Please.
Ready for another chance. Sean Brown.
Pitcher, Sean Brown.
They see it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, one time right now. Kid.
0-1 pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Now to the plate, Darwin Barney.
Yes.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Goodness, great,
Darwin
great,
Barney.
great.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Come on, guys.
And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first safely.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty
The catcher,
good.
number 13.
Hey, let's roll two.
And now Andrew Susak. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Under it, Lagares, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Archie Bradley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. 0-1 pitch on its way. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
And he pops up the bunt attempt, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So coming to the plate, Kelby Tomlinson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Right there, Matt. You know, they get the leadoff man on, and they haven't been able to advance him. That's why they're not scoring runs. You got to hit and run still. Do something to get that runner moving. Get aggressive.
Ball 1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh,
Down low.
what?
2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Arizona. They're down 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Leading off for
Jeremy
Arizona.
Hazelbaker. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
No outs here. Plays at 1 here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. There to take it in is Jeanette for the first out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Ready for another shot
11.
now. A.J. Pollock. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Get ahead right now.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with one away. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the one-out double. And you can see there he currently holds the top spot on this Arizona roster in that category. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. From the stretch, Derek Dietrich is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, we got one here.
2-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And a fastball, but he's
what are you
losing it a
doing?
bit
Come
here
on.
to 3-1 now.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that misses ball 4.
You
So
got
with
to
one
be
out,
joking, man.
Set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Yeah, and if you can make it all the way to the 6th inning before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see if he can get back on track here.
He's set. Now the pitch. Back up the middle.
Got him,
Flores
got him,
gets
got
down
him.
to make a
Yes.
great play. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Good play.
Fair to say. Oh, my
Good
goodness. These folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Sean Gilmartin will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 36, Sean Gilmartin.
Oh, what are you doing? Why you take me out the game for?
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score.
Yes.
Sean Brown picks up his team-leading 13th win. Jerry's Familia wraps it up for the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
He gave up well done.